Spring piston raffle fever!
Good afternoon. Welcome to Spring Piston Rifle Fever. I have two Hatsan air rifles on the table and I want to talk to you about them a little bit. Over a year ago I made one on this Hatsan 95 and what to expect, because when I received it, it had a scratch on the barrel and the breech port nut, I'll show you what that is. On the inside here, which you probably can't see with the lighting, there is a screw-in nut, and that was loose and it caused my breech seal to get gouged. So the breech seal was getting gouged every time I was closing the barrel. And a lot of people, after they saw that video, they said Hatsan junk. But also in that video I did a pellet to bore test, and the barrel seemed pretty decent. I pushed a pellet through the barrel and it stayed snug for most of the way. There was a few loose spots and that wasn't so bad. But I wanted to make a video today about two different Hatsan air rifles. This Hatsan 95 and this Hatsan 125. A lot of people are, when they're getting new into air rifles, they're like, what should I get? Should I get the Magnum, like this 125, which can get, probably up to 30 foot-pounds of energy. They say 34. I don't know about that. This one doesn't get that, but this one also has a tighter piston seal in it. But I have a target up here at 25 yards. It is windy today. But I always wanted to do a video comparing these two. Which one should I buy? Should I buy the Hatsan 95 or should I buy the Hatsan 125? I also wanted to inform you about things to look for when you purchase your air rifle, because you don't want to have a bad air rifle. Some Hatsans, the quality control is not always the best at the factory. Depending who's making your rifle that day, you might get a lemon. But I've seen on Airgun Depot or Pyramid Air that this Hatsan 95 is like selling for around $125. And this is a pretty accurate rifle. I was just going to take a measurement of it once with my tape measure to show you about how long this is. So I'm hooked to the barrel. So this is 44.5 inches long. So I'll hold it up like this so you can kind of have an idea. So it's not a dink rifle for sure, but once you get done shooting your 125, it feels so much lighter. Now this one here is a tank and it's putting out about 27 foot-pounds of energy, and it might increase in energy as I shoot it, as that piston seal breaks in. Both rifles actually are quite accurate. The Achilles heel is, I guess the trigger is not the greatest. It's not too bad. I'll take a measurement on this. This is like, I think it's about 49 inches long. Yeah, it's 49 inches long. Now I'll hold it up. So this is a lot bigger air rifle. What we're going to do, I got a target set up, a squirrel target here. I'll do some shots resting on the bag. It's very windy. I need some sort of support. And then I'll try shooting a few shots offhand. We'll start on the squirrel's head, which will be on my right, and then we'll go to the tail with the 125. We are shooting Crossman Premier Ultramag Dome pellets, which both of these rifles do pretty well with. And before I say anything else, these rifles aren't junk, but when you get your rifle, clean the barrel very good, take a push rod, push a pellet through the barrel, and if it free falls, return it immediately. And just say it's not accurate, because it's not going to be accurate. And ask for a new one until you get a good one. For $125, I think that's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to put you down range here, and we're gonna let the fun begin, starting with the Hatsan 95, then moving to the 125. I did get this 125 on sale for $165. I've seen it a lot more expensive. One thing that I believe the 125 could use is a wood stock like this Hatsan 95. This is a nice wood stock. It could also use a shorter butt stock because it's a little long. With this is more doable. For the 125, this is not as doable. I really got to crank my head forward to get up there. So I know I can get rings that will be offset, come back further, and I know I need to do that yet. I just haven't because money isn't free. We're going to go down range, take a few shots, and hopefully do some justice. We'll do bag rested first, and then we'll do offhand with both. All right, the offhand was incredibly ugly, like me, but bench rest, it wasn't so bad. 10 shots each. So here's how a dime looks for the 125. That's 10 shots in heavy wind. I'm sure you can hear the wind out here. It's blowing like crazy. Here's the Hatsan 95. The group might not be quite as good. I think it actually is as good. Yeah, I'd call that as good. So both groups are equally good. See if we can, how close we can come with a quarter to covering all 10 shots. Quarter covers all 10 shots in super windy weather. Quarter covers all 10 shots in super windy weather in South Dakota. My offhand shooting was horrible. It might have been a little better with the 125, but there's one here, there. It was just bad. Here's the 95, also bad. You want to get better at shooting offhand, shoot more offhand. Make sure your rifle is on, your air rifle or whatever you're shooting, and then do lots of practice. If you like the video, give me a like, question, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. God bless every one of you, and have a great day.